hand screw. First screw 70mm up, second screw 100, right hand board, first screw 55, centre to centre is 280, centre to centre is 320, centre to centre is 270, centre to centre is 220, and right hand side is 40mm down. 295, 260, 260, 220.
Okay.
Okay.
Again.
Right, this here is the joint of the board. This wee crack here is the line of the joint of the board. This is the timber. You can see that this screws in on the edge. You can see that this screws in on the edge, and I don't know whether that screws off. That's probably off the top board, so that will be right because it's 50mm up.
Yeah.
Okay, and there you can see your thickness here.
That's the joint, isn't it?
And your joint here got the board. Okay. No mastic in the joint, no double scrim over the joint.
Right, okay.
Okay. Right on the edge. Right on the edge.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on, get it again, get it again.
Yeah.
That's your run of juice, eh? What? Your run of juice.
Right, okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then just that there.
Okay.
That's showing the gap, but whether it's enough or not.
Yeah.
On the window upstairs.
Right.
Okay.
Right, so there's no drain channel.
There's no drain channel across any doors or windows.
Right, okay.
There's no ventilation on the end of the windowsills. There's no stoppage in against any of the floor.
Right, okay.
Maybe maximum 20mm gap.
Yeah. That again, is that allowing flexion in the movement joint?
The movement joint's working this way. But you're having the soffit board.
There's no
It's
ventilation.
vented behind it.
Yeah.
It's vented behind it.
Yeah,
Ventilation
but-
behind it.
Yeah, but if you can just show the... no, you'll need to go up one more.
See where you got that? See that there, Glenn?
Yeah.
That's the same as what the detail you've got up there. The ventilation behind the kit. It comes up through the kit and back
Right.
out the vent. See that there?
No, it's a different setup up this there.
Aye, I know, but it's still the same. It's still the same detail. It's vented up.
It should be a what?
Yeah. There should be a 10mm gap here.
Alright.
To allow it to
No.
go down. But,
No.
but what Paul's saying is this
It's
here is
vented through the
actually-
top and out through there.
So he's saying
That's the
that's
mesh,
actually
so
a
the-
vent.
it's a through
that
ventilation.
that would work.
Okay.
That does work. We've checked that out. We've checked that way back.
Nothing else, nothing other than the thickness, yeah.
Can I put, that's coming off anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's up.
Oh, I see it.
That, see, like
That's an overlap.
a year ago,
Yeah.
this never is bad.
Yeah.
But you can see the cut in the timber here. And obviously you can see,
That's to
the gap,
accommodate the
you
sort
can see the gap
of
in the
compression
board.
joint, yeah. Okay.
We opened up this one just to get the beat, okay? This is obviously the board coming through the expansion joint, which is actually a compression joint used on a vertical location rather than horizontal. And obviously with one timber here, this timber here, so this board's flying by a good 200mm. 180mm.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we've opened up.
It gets fixed there.
Yeah, I there, 180mm. Yeah. So here we've opened up to see if there's a head channel, to which there's not. However, it could be argued that this here could act as a head channel because this is a vented channel.
Right.
That happens at the bell. That's the same as the bell cast speed as above the heads, all the heads. and then the ventilation comes up through there, up through the gap at the back, and then out through the soffit.
What again is from the top all the way down to here, it returns round the corner, and it starts to split as if it's been pulling away.
Yeah.
And if you continue down, it pulls away for another metre, metre and a half, and then it wraps back round again. Okay. But this here should be a special profile, and it shouldn't be mitered by snips.
Yeah.
You buy a special corner piece for there,
Okay.
and then you bring that. Same here. You can see that the compression joint up and down, you know, vertical goes all the way through, but it's cut on the horizontal. It should be opposite way about.
This is this return again.
And over here, I would take a wee bit off the corner, because you can see where it's pulling away. We asked if it was supposed to be an expansion joint, which it's not, because there's no here and here.
Yeah.
And it looks as if it's just split,
Yeah.
pulled through as the bolting's still moving. And this one goes all the way to the ground there.
Okay.
I mean, that's an aluminium bead. That takes a lot of force to bend that. See here, that they're probably a good 4 or 5 mil shy of the bead.
Yeah. Block one.
Raise the bead.
Uh-huh.
They have introduced an airflow under every window,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
They have introduced a further compression joint at the first, between first and second floor.
Yeah.
Third and fourth were always there,
Yeah.
and it's just been redone. Right, so again, what they've done here is they've raised the bottom profile to allow more air in.
Yeah.
They've put an air vent below every single window.
All right, okay.
And they've introduced a further
Aye.
compression joint
Okay.
on between the first and second floor.
Right, okay.
However, they haven't cut the timbers between the compression joint. So therefore, that serves no purpose. I've got close up to that.
Aye.
Okay?
Okay.
The centre is 660.
So you got the 600?
600 maximum.
Yeah.
So centre to centre is 640, not 600.
Yeah.
This is the torque bolt
Yeah.
we talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can see that it's got a bolt and it's nailed.
Uh-huh.
Is it both? Is it one or the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should it be fixed with a torque bolt?
Well, I'm not so sure. I need to do a wee bit of research on that.
Okay.
However, the bolt, which we need to try and get one, should be twice the thickness of the timber plus the thickness of the ply.
Right.
So if it's 9mm ply, that fixing should be 100mm.
This is this corner detail that we...
This is the corner detail
is
up
busting.
there. Yeah, it's bust through.
And we reckon, what they did with it, did what with it, just to...
They wrapped it round the corner.
And did they have a wee bit of reinforcement mesh or something in the corner?
The mesh went round the corner, but the mesh is split.
Aye. So there was no...
The nail that was taken out is from a gas gun, and it's not rung shank,
Aye.
and it's galvanised.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did they use that for?
For fixing this.
Oh, right, okay.
So you can see they've got
Aye, so is that what they've used instead of these bolts?
and there's a nail there,
Yeah.
and nail.
Yeah.
But there is limited number of these bolts, and it would be nice to try and get one of them. And here right on the edge. I'm not sure that's nail shot firing coming out the edge. Now, yeah, obviously there is no timber here, but the evidence shows that that was a fixing hole.
Yeah.
This was possibly a fixing hole,
Yeah.
and this here was a fixing hole.
Yeah.
So that bit of timber has been removed,
Aye.
but that could have come off with the down takings,
Yeah.
which means it's not been screwed in with a screw fixing. This has been fixed with 3 nails that are not that are not rung shank.
Yeah. Yeah. 1 nail, 2 nails, 3 nails. Okay. Block 4 flats, 3-storey. Right.
Nothing to do with us. However, you will see that they've incorporated a compression joint all the way around between the first and second floor.
Yeah.
Okay. However, they haven't cut the timbers in the back to reflect the compression movement.
Yeah, okay.
the gap between the board should be between 2 and 7 mil. We need to take counsel from STS, what they allow, 12 mil. Okay? Here, over here is in excess of 7 or 8 mil on the joint. Same here. Work in progress, whether it's still to be snagged or not, nobody knows.
That's the STS board, isn't it?
Yep. He's put extra screws in there. He has a screw 1, 2, 3 here, and then we have nothing for 680 mil. From the bottom of the tape to the first screw, 780 mil over the joint. Should be 50 mil up from the bottom. Here we're 170. Right hand side we're 100.
How much clearance are they now giving at the bottom of that as opposed to the previous one? Because it was just getting to, what are they giving it now?
We're now getting almost 40 mil.
Yeah, and before it was near
Nearly nothing.
Aye.
Just have a look up that,
In and out. Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah.
But they've actually got a proper movement joint there.
To settle an argument with a statement that Paul Muldoon made, he said the back of that is vented. There's no vent in the back of that.
Wait a minute. You pull that out again, John, because I didn't get it. Yeah. So it's only been fixed by nails, yeah.
You see a bit of a side, Bob. There's a joint and there's a timber piece here, which has none of these fancy fixings in it. Not one. I could probably pull that off with my hand. There's a gap here at the back that's not been packed out. Okay, I've got one fixing here, and God knows where my next fixing is.
You see, I mean, it's not been packed out. Yeah.
One for as far as I can see. That's just for round about there. Now this here, shouldn't be here.
Right.
Okay. The design of the system is such that the air comes up here and travels all the way up.
Yeah.
But because the board's hard on there is no air movement in there.
They stuck there.
So they two wee timbers should have been vertical, not full horizontal.
Yeah.
You can see here in the back here that this timber here is easily 10 or 15 mil off the substrate.
Yeah.
From the bottom, for as far up as I can see, none of the fancy fixings. No fancy fixing, no fancy fixing. Just shot fired on with a nail gun.
Yeah. When it's done correctly, you've got, what centres are these at then, that when they're done properly?
Well, I would say maximum 600, but that's 760.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about next one?
And that's 750.
And what about, okay.
And then I'm not seeing that, there's one there, which is 560.
Okay.
And
they see the bottom one here?
out here,
This is
750.
this bottom has not been fixed at all. It's just been nailed on.
Just been nailed on.
And so is that one beside it as well. Yeah.
Now this is to hold. This is to hold. And that's pretty much effortless with my hand. Look at the movement.
Can you try and move the one on top of that where you've got a aye. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. One fixing.
Yeah, okay.
Same here.
Fixing's not been rebaited and sitting out proud of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same here.
It's just catching it there as well.
But that's enough to throw the board out to create a bump.
Yeah.
Not sure where the next one is.
I think I've got enough proof that you've not got them in and all There's one there, John.
Oh, is that one there, right? Yeah. Well, that's at 890, 880 centre to centre. And that there is 770. Is it 600 or is it 770 or 800?
Aye. Or is it no there at all in certain instances?
He's obviously used the 3x2 here because he's got nothing else. He's got a couple of these big fixings in here.
And they'll be putting a vent under that, I take it?
Under here, yeah.
Yeah, there's no vent at the moment?
There's no vent at the moment.
Yeah.
Off the wall, just using timbers. Now, I reckon that one there could probably pop out. When you look from that fixing up there to that fixing there, and I'll try and give us, which is over a metre between centres, a metre between fixings.
That's between these?
Between these hammer drives.
Yeah. Okay.
And nothing in between till there.
So that's going to give some flex to it, is it not?
Unable to see the top of that one. Okay. Which is probably there. So from there to that one there, we're talking 890.
Yeah. Will this?
That's just with my hand, Bob.
Yeah. Has that got any specialist fixings at all?
800 mil.
800, right.
And then I'm not seeing the next one for forever. No more up to that black DPC, which is in excess of 1.4 metres. What's this? God only knows. These wee. Here's a full length. One fixing. One fixing over 2.2 metres. 2.15 metres.
2.15 metres to
The top of that timber.
right, and all we've got in it is that one fixing.
Yeah, one fixing. A few nails. We have a few nails that's been shot fired in. Not
These are the
from Scobie Place, which is that wee one out there, right? Centre between the two screws there is 370.
Yeah.
Next door to that, we're looking, albeit not in line, but we're probably looking about 350. Okay. Number 7, Scobie. That's actually not too bad. That one's actually not too bad. I think it was number 5 possibly. But again, we can look at the thickness of the render here, which is paper thin. Alright.
Thickens a wee bit.
Thickens a wee bit. Comes out. You know, and then gets thicker again. Probably leading us up to a bead.
John, stick your thing over that again.
Right, I'm going to come off 100 to make it a bit more. So we are sitting there about 14 mil in total.
Okay.
12 mil for board, but the 1.2 mil on the top.